Clive, you've commentated on 21 UEFA Champions League finals. What is the English way?
I think that the first thing that any player learns when they come to play in the English league is that however talented you are, there are certain essential requirements. You've got to fill the shirt with sweat. You've got to show a deep determination. You've got to show a physical endurance. They are givens, they are essentials in the British game. And they always have been, and they are to this day.
When you think of Sir Matt Busby, he was the man that introduced English football into Europe. He built three great teams, really. He had the 48 team, the 58 team, and then he had the 68 team. And all of his teams were attacking teams. There was no defensive mentality. The thing was, if the opposition scored the goal, we want to go out and score two. Really, to please the fans, who were basically working class people who spend good money to come and watch you, and therefore they want to see attacking football.
In many ways, the Bill Shankly project at Liverpool is still going strong. The all-red kit came in on his watch. He'll never walk alone on his watch. That "This is Anfield" sign that the players touch. They're all Bill Shankly innovations. When he retired, his faithful lieutenant took over, Bob Paisley. Totally different man. None of Shankly's swagger, none of his oratory. He wanted a team that played more with its head than its heart. The passing team, a team that defended essentially by keeping the ball, a team that if it lost the ball, won it back with a collective press rather than good old-fashioned red-blooded English challenges. He made Liverpool into a team that was more suited to compete on the European stage. Bob Paisley's arrival at Liverpool was the start of English success in European competition, because the others had to follow.
After we played in Nottingham, not many people thought we were going to do it, but I did.
Deep down, you were still sure?
Well, I said so after the match, that anybody who thought we were out of this competition was stupid.
Clough and Taylor were off the wall, different kind of coaches who preached a philosophy that I'm sure the players absolutely relished, and the results proved that.
He motivated the players, great man management, but knew the game inside out. He wasn't bothered what you couldn't do. He was bothered what you could do. You went out without any pressure. He made you feel good when you walked out. He won't tell me I'm brilliant because he didn't want you feeling brilliant. He wanted you to feel like you can get better. And again, that was part of his philosophy. If you get too cocky, he knocks you down.
English clubs won the European Cup 6 years in a row, 7 years out of 8. In many ways, Aston Villa were the confirmation of English dominance in European football at that time. After all of those successes, a 15-year gap before an English team lifted the European Cup again. There was a lost generation almost of excellent English teams that either didn't have the opportunity or then didn't have the experience, the know-how, even the tools But I think more than that, English teams just forgot how to play European football. And it wasn't until Sir Alex Ferguson really embraced the Champions League as an ultimate challenge, and it was probably only a matter of time that Manchester United would win it.
I like to see part of myself in my teams, and if you look at some of the players I've had, it probably mirrored me in terms of my determination, attitude.
If you ask other managers that played against Sir Alex's teams, the pace and the tempo going forward was key. And, of course, the belief.
We had a team that we felt that was capable of unlocking any defense. The crunch games when we needed a result, somehow the team would find some sort of extra gear to go in to get that result.
They had a fantastic desire to win. They had a great team spirit. They had a great character about the team.
Giggs with a shot, Sheringham! Beckham into Sheringham, and Solskjaer has won it! Nobody will ever win a European Cup final more dramatically than this.
It was almost the last hurrah of the old-style English approach to European football. We'll score more goals than you, just bring it on. I think Sir Alex Ferguson knew that wasn't going to be enough going forward. As the football world took off its blinkers and started to become more cosmopolitan, particularly in England, because the Premier League was generating the income that enabled English teams to recruit the very best from Europe and the rest of the world. We started to see more and more foreign coaches with different ideas. They brought their talents with them, their different talents, but they brought their different approaches too.
There's no doubt about it, Rafa was the most astute tactical coach I work with. He is a master in detail.
La mentalidad de los ingleses son muy competitivos. Les gusta entrenar con intensidad. Tienen que manejar algo mejor lo que son los conceptos tácticos, la pausa, como manejan los italianos, por ejemplo, pero son muy competitivos. Entonces, si consigues encauzar esa competitividad y le das un poquito de orden, le das un poquito de organización al equipo y de equilibrio, los equipos se convierten en ganadores. Tienes un equipo que gana partidos y que gana títulos.
The English club sides were contenders for the Champions League every single year. But the Champions League had become more difficult to win. The depth of quality in the Champions League certainly deepened. I think what you have seen in the modern Champions League are some epic contests between English club sides. But the intensity of those all-English ties over two legs, the Liverpool-Chelsea matches, Liverpool-Arsenal was an absolute epic. They take something out of you. So I think that's been a factor in perhaps wearing out the challenge of some English clubs before it's been able to climax in the final itself in May.
We come so close year after year, and then to finally do it when nobody expected us to was a real achievement.
we started to hear about the manager with the philosophy, the manager with the project. You know that actually you're not recruiting the best players now, you're recruiting the best players to play in my system. Jurgen Klopp, you know how Liverpool are going to play. It's not that dissimilar to the way that Liverpool used to play under Shankly and Paisley, because it's still the same energy, the same passion, that energy and passion that you feel on a match night at Anfield when the Kop is full and loud. But we weren't calling it counter-press in the 70s and 80s. Now there's a very clear definition about the tactics and approach, because you're looking for that 1%, you're looking for that fraction, that margin which might just make a difference. And obviously sports science is a part of that, but obviously tactical awareness is a big part of that too.